Hi guys, welcome to another intermediate lesson. I hope you're thinking after the first lesson I can do this. And you can. Trust me, I've been teaching English now for more than 6 years. And I've seen people go from level 0 to teaching me in about 6 months. So just stay the course, don't give up. Alright, last class we learned how to use different prepositions. We learned 4. We learned about on, in, at, and by. But did you know that you can use those same prepositions with time? You can, and that's what we're going to learn about today. So, let's do it. Usually the best way to learn a new word is to practice it. So let's start with this first sentence and see which preposition I use. I usually don't work every day, but I do work on Friday. Let's listen to that again. I usually don't work every day, but I do work on Friday. Excellent. You're probably thinking, well, why do I use on Friday and not in Friday? Well, you use the preposition on when you're talking about a specific day or even the weekend. We use the preposition on. So let's hear another one and let's listen to the preposition on again. Let's hear. Hey Nick, what did you do on the weekend? Not much, because I have to work on Monday. Let's listen to that again. Hey Nick, what did you do on the weekend? Not much, because I have to work on Monday. Excellent. I think you got it. In this one, we use the preposition on because we're talking about the weekend. Great. Let's go to the next one. I visited my aunt in July. It was good seeing her again. Let's listen to that sentence again. I visited my aunt in July. It was good seeing her again. Excellent. We use the preposition there, in. Why did we say in when we're talking about July? Well, we use the preposition in when we're talking about anything that's bigger than one day or the weekend. So basically, if you're talking about a week, you're doing that thing in the week. If you're talking about a month, well, whatever you're doing, it's in that month. If you're talking about a year, whatever you're doing is in that year. Let's hear another sentence to see what I'm talking about. Hey, Owen, are you ready? I'll be there to pick you up in 45 minutes. Let's hear that again. Hey, Owen, are you ready? I'll be there to pick you up in 45 minutes. Did you hear that? I was talking about a period of time, 45 minutes. So, any time within those 45 minutes, I could be there. So, I said I will pick you up in 45 minutes. When Owen heard me talk about that, he knew to be ready as soon as we finished talking on the phone. All right? At the end of this lesson, we'll have a little quiz to see if you really understood these prepositions. There's also one more way you can use the preposition in when you're talking about in a specific part of the day. So if you're talking about in, you can say that you will be there in the morning, in the afternoon, or even in the evening. Because whatever you're going to do, it's in that part of the day. Let's listen to this next sentence and see which preposition I use here. I love to go for a run at night. Let's listen to that again. I love to go for a run at night. Did you see what preposition we use there? At. We use the preposition at when we're talking about a specific time. But Reggie, why are you telling me that I can say at night when you just told me that every part of the day was in? Well, in the English language, don't be too mad at me. When you're talking about night, we consider that a specific part of the day. So whatever you're doing at night, you say at. I was going for a run at night. I went to bed at night. Or I was watching TV at night. We also use the preposition at when we're talking about a specific hour. Let's listen to a sentence. I went to pick up my dog Aika from daycare at 4:30. Let's listen to that again. I went to pick up my dog Aika from daycare at 4:30. Did you hear that word or preposition at? I use at because it was a specific hour. I'll be going to the store at 3:30. Let's listen to that again. I'll be going to the store at 3:30. Okay, guys, so now we have 3 prepositions down. We got in, on, and now we know at. But what about the last one? By. Well, with time, remember, it's a little different from the preposition place. Let's hear this sentence. My daughter promised to be home by 5 p.m. Let's hear that again. My daughter promised to be home by 5 p.m. Excellent. We use the preposition by there because we're talking about a specific time that she has to be home. By here is the deadline. So she could be doing homework or doing whatever she's doing, but 5 o'clock is the deadline. She has to be home by 5 o'clock. Let's hear one more example so it can stay in our mind. I will finish my project by the end of the month. So here, when we're talking about by, you have to have that project end by July 31st of this month. So that's the deadline. I hope you got it. So now, just to see if we really understood those 4 prepositions of time, let's have a quiz. This quiz will have 10 questions, and you can grade yourself. Hopefully you'll get 100. That means I'm a good teacher. So let's begin. First sentence. I will be there to pick you up an hour. I will be there to pick you up in an hour. It was in because you were within that period of time. Excellent. I know you got it. Let's go for the next one. My mom will be home 3:30. My mom will be home at 3:30. Why was it at? It was at because 3:30 is a specific hour. Let's go for the next one. I need the package delivered 2:30 p.m. today. I need the package delivered by 2:30 p.m. today. Why is it by? Because 2:30 p.m. is the deadline. The package should be here. Let's go to the next one. I graduated high school 2011. I graduated high school in 2011. In North Carolina, it gets cold night. In North Carolina, it gets cold at night. Remember, in American English, at is a specific part of the day. Let's go to the next one. I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. the morning. I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the morning. Why is it in the morning? Because it's within that part of the day. Let's go to the next one. You've got the job. You can start working Monday. You've got the job. You can start working on Monday. On because you're working on that day. Great. I know you're doing great. We have 2 more to go. I like to go swimming the summertime. I like to go swimming in the summertime. In because summertime is bigger than one day. All right? And the last one. Let's see here. We're going to imagine that a mother is talking to her daughter. You and your friends need to be home 10 o'clock tonight. You and your friends need to be home by 10 o'clock tonight. She knows that 10 o'clock is her deadline. Excellent, guys. I know you got 100%. If you didn't, well, look at the lesson again, and I know you'll get 100% next time. Hey guys, which one of those prepositions was the hardest for you to master? Put that in the comment section below, and I'll be able to help you after this lesson. Also, if you felt like you learned something today, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. I put these videos up every Wednesday, and the channel will be able to grow even more. Okay? So see you next Wednesday. Take care.